What's up, Brainiacs? Elijah Young here, and today I'm going to be ranking the Avengers movies. So here they are. Number 4, last place, is going to go to Avengers Age of Ultron. And now, remember, I'm going to say this at the beginning of all these ranking videos. This is just my opinion. Do not threaten me or my family, but let me tell you why. Avengers Age of Ultron was the movie that set the stage for Marvel Phase 3. And to be honest, Marvel Phase 3 is probably my least favorite phase in the MCU. It was boring seeing a premise with a barely victorious ending. Although it does introduce Scarlet Witch, Vision, and Quicksilver, this movie is also by far the least iconic one in the franchise. I also like the relationship between Black Widow and Hulk. Hawkeye's family is an interesting detail too. But for a Marvel movie, it feels cliche to have a misunderstood robot AI for a villain. And for number 3, I'm going to give it to the original The Avengers movie. So, this movie is pretty iconic, and it's got plenty of reasons to be at this number. Honestly, I think anybody might have the same list as me. It just feels so obvious. But, okay, so listen. There isn't necessarily anything bad about this film. It is a brilliant start to the mighty superheroes being assembled. When I ask people who their favorite superhero is, they usually pick one of the original 6 Avengers: Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. Loki is also my favorite MCU villain of all time. He just has so much story in him. When I first saw this movie, I was 7 years old. That was when the MCU had changed my life. Second place is going to go to Avengers Infinity War. I'm telling you, you guys probably saw it coming, but let's get into that sweet details. After I saw Avengers Age of Ultron in 2015, I took a break from watching the MCU movies. But when people were talking about Infinity War in 2018, I was super hooked. I loved the premise of 6 Infinity Stones that Thanos needed to kill half of the universe with. I thought that was super cool. This was also the 10-year anniversary of the studio, and once my family saw this movie that everybody was talking about, we were all dying to know what would happen next. And this movie stuck with me for a long time. And number 1 is going to go to Avengers Endgame, everybody. We all saw it coming, and if you watch the Marvel, you know it's your favorite too. And honestly, I was quite surprised to hear that this movie actually has haters. It's only the greatest movie of all time. It's like my number 1 favorite movie. Not just Marvel, not just Avengers, but my favorite movie. Thanos, what are you doing? This movie hyped many people in 2019. And we were pretty lucky that they didn't make us wait another 3 years for this movie to come out after being interested in Infinity War. Tickets were selling out hard, and I was lucky enough to see this in the movie theater with my family. The epicness of seeing the Avengers go on a time travel quest throughout the whole franchise was entertaining the whole 3 hours in the movies. And seeing all the superheroes fight Thanos and his army together was just humanity's discovery of a new, satisfying feeling. This was a cinematic masterpiece. Break it up. Come on, stop. Why can't you guys just be like this group? Why can't you guys just be like these Disney Infinity figures? Whatever. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I love you 3,000.